ka ng mga landscape diha. Nganong anak man pagkaplasar nindot magyud kayo. Ngano doon na may mga ito nga 7 wonders in the world. Mga nindot nga mga butang. Dungod kay doon, ang Ginoo dili ang kay ga-create, apan ga-design siya. Creator and designer ang Dios. Okay. Therefore, ang sa teleology, kanang outcome na niya, resulta na, ang finished product na. Muna kita nga teleology. Unsa bay purpose sa Ginoo nga niya tas kalibutan, ug human sa tong kinabis kalibutan, unsa ang tanan? Amo ni kita nga teleology. Conclusion. Para asa ning ato? Kanang imong pagsimba-simba, para asa na? Kanang imong pagkinabis matag adlaw nga maayos imong sigsilingan, para asa man na? Tungod kay dunay gipangandaman nimo. That is teleology of life. Purpose. So, kung atong lang tawag lang ito nga theology makaigsunan, mao ni siya doon ay gitawag nga constative, ingressive, and culminative. Ang constative, it's about God's plan of redemption. Plan of redemption sa Ginoo. Wa pa ta makasala, nag-andam nag-Ginoo og plan of redemption sa toa. Mao na siya. So, plan of redemption, mao na constative. Ikaduha, ingressive. Unsa na ingressive? Actual execution or implementation of the plan. So, kita karon sa ingressive. Ang giplano sa Ginoo nato niya karon gakahitabo. Human sa execution sa plano, unsay resulta tanan. So, mao na gitawag culminative. Mao na ning teleology ang result niya. Okay. Now, kining verse dire sa Revelation 21 verse 3, humana atong kinabuhi sa kalibutan, humana ang tanan. Didto na ni unya si kaduhang kinabuhi kining gisulti dinhi. Mo na tawag ang teleology. So unsa ang atong kinabuhi? Mao kini siyang gisulti. Now, the dwelling of God is with men, and He will live with them. They will be His people, and God Himself will be with them and be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. Grabe, no? Og daw na pa verse dire nga, behold, I have made everything new. The old order of things, kining ato kinabuhi sa kalibutan, bilong ni siya sa old order of things. Human aning tanan, nanay bag-o. Oh, that is the teleology. Wala na'y kamatayon, wala na'y mga kasakit, maghilak, wala na. No, kining kinabuhi, human nato diri sa kalibutan. There will be culmination or glorification of life. Okay. Before I end, doon ay isa ka story nga akong ihatag sa inyo. Fictitious story ni. No, dili ni sa true story, fictitious lang nga story. Ang story mahitungod sa isa ka babae nga nag-iya og daghang pawn shop. So siguro day pulo ka branches ihang pawn shop. Therefore, ako nakasaksi ko dito ko sa Cagayan, kaya gabi study ko sa RD Pawn Shop. O kana mga rimati, doon na po'y mupalit ni ana. No, daghang kayo nga mga rimati nga mga alahas. Doon na po'y mupalit. Therefore, ang isura kining bayhana nga tag-iya daghang pawn shop, perti siyang datua og daghan kayo mga rimati nga mga alahas nga naa siya mga pawn shop. Ug matod pa sa istorya, sa dihang namatay ang kining babae nga dato kayo nga tag-iyag pawn shop, iyahang gidala, gilukdo niya ang iyahang jewelries dito sa langit. So, butata isa ka sakong jewelries. Iyahang gipasan, gilukdo niya. Kaya namatay na siya o gidala niya dito sa langit. Paabot niya sa pultahan sa langit, sa gate sa langit, tungod sa kabugat, iyahang gibutang, no, ang iyahang gipasan nga jewelries, iyang gibutang usa o yan nang hawak siya o nag-iingon, yan naman basta kay bugat atong gidala, mong hiwak tayo, bag-ingon niya nga, si Jesus Christ nakalingi. Ingon si Jesus nga, oy, unsa man na? Ingon siya, kuan lagi Lord. Ako ng jewelries Lord dito sa kalibutan. Akong gidala din eh. Nang lingo-lingo si Jesus. Ingon siya, nga nung gadala man ka og kuan dire? Nung gadala man ka og sand and gravel dire? Ingon, sand gravel good? Na dito ang mga diamond, na dito ang mga perlas ba? Pero paabot ito ang ina si Jesus Christ, ano nagdadala makag saan gravel diri? Ang sabot pasabot. Ang sabot pasabot adto. Mao kini. Ang butang nga precious diri sa kalibutan, precious, no? Wala daghan mga tao nga buang sa treasure. Kasi pangita ng bulawan. So, ang butang nga precious diri sa kalibutan, pag abot sa langit, obsolete. Why kwenta? Hala, ang tao pangita diri sa gold sa kalibutan, wala time para sa Ginoo, sige pangita yung butanga. Pero pag abot to sa langit, why kwenta? Hulay na. Kung basahon na to ang pulong sa Ginoo diri sa Revelation 21, giingon pa diha, ang kalye sa langit sa syudad, transparent pure gold. Transparent ha, pure gold. Napay gold ana diri sa kalibutan nga transparent? Wala. Ato adire is 24 carats, wala dili transparent, pero dito transparent pure gold. It means millions of carats ba? Pero ang gold dito sa langit nga millions of carats, gihimo lamang construction building materials. Kalye. Sato pa, ang value sa tao dili pag-angkong daghang bulawan diri sa kalibutan. Ang value sa tao kung ma-related mahay usa ang iyang kinabuhi kang Kristo Jesus. Muna iyang value. Kay kung wala na siya, wala, useless atong life. So isa ka butang nga atong sigurohon na related na ba kita kang Kristo Jesus? Na related na ba atong kinabuhi? Nakapundar na ba ta og personal nga relasyon nga na sa iya? Mora. No matter asa ka nga religion na bilong, di na issue atubangan sa Ginoo. Ang issue is, related ka ba sa iya? Kay siya man ang dalan sa langit, ingon siya, no one comes to the Father except through me, siya man ang dalan padung sa langit, kung saan na to, pag-agi sa iya nga dalan, makikrelasyon ta niya. No, that's the point, makikrelasyon ta. O ang atong tinuod nga value, ang atong relasyon sa Dios. Dili sa ato ang mga valuables diri sa kalibutan, dili, no, kay ayos ra ng tanan, mawala na siya. Apan ang atong relasyon sa Dios, mauon niya ang mo matter o maoy ato ang ticket, no, pag sa tawag nga entrance sa kinabuhing walay katapusan. Ug mao ni ang tawag nga teleology sa ato ang kinabuhi. Purpose nga nung niatas kalibutan. Hinaot nga atong kinabuhi ang ga-direct sa matag adlaw ang Dios nga atong creator. Sa matag adlaw. O nga ato ang value ang atong relasyon diha sa iya. Kana ang pinaka-importante lang sa atong kinabuhi sa matag adlaw nga pagkinabuhi. O ang atong kinabuhi mahimong driven by the purpose nga gihimo sa atong creator nga mao ang Dios. Sige, so hinaot nga doon na tayo na-quote nga mga insights, mga pagtulunan ikan sa pulong sa Ginoo o dinis sa atong personal nga kinabuhi tagsa-tagsa. Atong tapos ang pinagi sa prayer. Let's pray. Mapasalamaton kami Ginoo kay ikaw ang Dios nga mo'y naghimo sa plano sa among kinabuhi. Ang among pag-exist diri sa kalibutan o God, dili kini amo ang pagbuot, kundi imo kining kabubuton. Tungod niya na Ginoo, parang among kinabuhi diri sa kalibutan mahimong hinungdanon o valuable. Then amo Ginoo nga pangitaon o hisayran ang imuhang purpose Lord nganong niya kami dinhi. Kay mao kini ang tinuod nga kalipay namo Ginoo. Tabangi kami nga dili madisib sa kaaway nga ang pleasure sa kalibutan mo'y maghatag kanug kalipay. Ayaw tuguti Lord nga madisib kami niana. Apan ang tinuod nga kalipay Lord, ang abundant life nga giingon ni Kristo Jesus, mao ang pag-ila kanimo o ang pag-follow sa imong direksyon Ginoo alang sa among kinabuhi. Palain ka mag-bless Lord sa imong mga anak. Labi na Ginoo ang mga legislators sa ilang session karon. Hinaot nga makorom sila Ginoo o palain ka mag-bless asab sa uban nga wala dinhi silang travel Ginoo. I-bless pa din ilahang mga staff Ginoo. O among giampo Lord ang tibok LGU family ang imo hagil ang protection adlaw-adlaw sa ilahang pag-uli pag-ahi diri sa munisipyo matag adlaw protection Ginoong Dios ug usab protektahay kami Ginoo gikan sa mga kadautan matag adlaw among pamilya tagsa-tagsa ikaw magahatag sa imuhang provision and protection among hinumduman tay Ginoo ang mga tao Lord nga nabiktima sa earthquake Ginoo kagahapon o itong isa ka adlaw Ginoo. Lord, labi na sa mga nawad-an sa ilang mga loved ones Ginoo. Among giampo imong grace of comfort ipadagaya sila makasing-kasing. Katong mga na-injured Ginoo makarecover sila Ginoo. Lord, ikaw ang gamhanan nga Dios, ikaw ang nahibalo sa tanan Ginoo. Wa kami masayad nga imong gitugutan Ginoo kini mga butanga apan padayon kami mag-look up mangayog tabang dinha kanimo. Og bantay usab kami dinhi Ginoo sa among lugar. Hinaot nga ikaw maghari Ginoo sa batag adlaw sa among pagkinabuhi. Kini among pag-ampo sa ngalan sa Amahan, sa Anak ug sa Espiritu Santo. Amen. Mayong buntag sa tanan. Who?
Pastor and our staff this morning to please stand, observe silence as we welcome the entrance of our Sangguniang Bayan Mace, the acting presiding officer, the Honorable Dayan Catalonia, and our Sangguniang Bayan Secretary, Madam Estilita Silvano Igia.
The 48th regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan ng Ipil is now called to order. Please remain standing for the pamansang. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Okay, good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to the 48th regular session. Present for today's regular session, Madam Chair, are the following: the Honorable Anamel Oligario, Honorable Glenn Ayan Sabihon, Honorable Sharif Madzin Hasim, Honorable Dayan Catalonia, Honorable Eric Alibutdan, Honorable Janelle Bordner, Honorable Elias Dangpalan, Honorable Joel Ebol, Honorable Alberto Curisa Jr., Honorable Riximil Palalon,
Present.
Honorable Roy Andy Oligario, and Honorable Alhapid Muhammad. On record, there are 7, Madam. We are in quorum.
Since we are in quorum, I declare that since we are 7, I declare that there is quorum. Mr. Floor Leader.
Yes, Madam Presiding Officer, thank you very much. Again, good morning to each and everyone. Hearing that we are in quorum for this 48th regular session, Madam Chair, the floor moves to adopt the order of business for today. So move, Madam Chair.
Second, Madam Chair.
There is a motion for the adoption of the order of business, and there is a seconded by Honorable Alibutan. Mr. Floor Leader, for the visitors hour,
Okay.
I believe we have one.
Madam Chair, we have business. Visitor this morning. We are very lucky that we given time by our municipal health officer. So we have Dr. Aversa, Madam Chair, but before we'll give her time, I move, Madam Chair, that the rules be suspended.
Second, Madam Chair.
Doc, please.
Rule suspended to accommodate our visitor. Good morning, Dr. Averson.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ipeleños. Thank you for this opportunity to be here to shed light on anything that is health related.
I believe we requested the presence of our Municipal Health Officer for the update of the concern regarding the bird flu. Mr. Floor Leader.
Okay, so we will give ample time to our Municipal Health Officer, Dr. Aberson, to at least shed light on the information, no, with regards to the infection of bird flu in perhaps I do not know if is it in the whole province of Zamboanga Sibugay or selected municipalities only. So go ahead, Doc.
Okay. So good morning once again, and I would like to provide information to everyone that on May 20, 2026, I have received the initial resolution from this August body requesting the Municipal Health Office as well as the Municipal Agriculture's Office to conduct investigation on the recent report of avian flu, especially in the municipalities of Diplahan and Imelda, I think. And on that same day, on the following day, we have already raised advisory to our barangay surveillance system to report any flu-like symptoms or any mass death of chickens or poultries in their respective barangay. And also on the 25th of the month, 25th of May, our office have coordinated with the Municipal Agriculture's Office to also conduct surveillance among poultry to ensure that we will not miss any avian flu coming in our municipality. So as to the number of cases of avian flu among humans in the municipality of Ipil, we have 0 recorded case as of this date. And as to the provincial level report, I am not in the right stand to give information on that because I am just in the municipality of Ipil. However, we also did not receive any advisory from the Provincial Health Office regarding cases of avian flu among humans. And on June 2, because of our massive surveillance on this avian flu, on June 2, 2026, we received a report from our midwife regarding a sudden increase in chicken deaths in the Purok Mahayag, Barangay Lumbia. The event was initially classified as suspected clustering of cases and was subjected to verification on June 3, 2026. So our surveillance team, together with the barangay surveillance team, verified this report. So when we verified this report, the field validation confirmed there is indeed an unusual rise in poultry mortality affecting the community, and the following were documented. There are 492 households that were affected, and total chicken population of 657 among these 492 households. And there were reported 165 chickens among these 492 affected households that were confirmed dead in a sudden way. Mortality records showed fluctuating daily deaths from May 2 to June 3, 2026, indicating a clustering pattern rather than an isolated case. Additionally, a human exposure monitoring report were identified, 13 individuals exposed to the affected poultry, 1 individual presenting mild symptoms, cold-like, and at the time of reporting, no confirmed human cases associated with the event have been reported. So this Municipal Health Office, we take into actions by coordinating with relevant agencies, and we conducted the following interventions that includes reporting and coordination by immediately notifying the barangay officials as well as our Municipal Epidemiology Surveillance Unit. We conducted field investigations with our Municipal Surveillance Unit as well as our sanitary inspectors. We coordinate with the Bureau of Animal Industry and Municipal Agriculture's Office, and then we implemented public health measures such as community surveillance initiated. We monitored the exposed individuals. We conducted health education and advocacy on avian influenza or H5N1, and we do also environmental and animal health response, including proper disposal of dead chickens, blood sampling and swabbing of poultry conducted by the Provincial Agriculture's Office. And as to the findings of the swabbing of the Provincial Agriculture's Office, they did not provide us with the hard copy of the report, but we were verbally informed that the results were tested negative. So all reports of the swab that was conducted tested negative. However, there are other diseases that were found, that were investigated, and we still await for further information from our Municipal Agriculture's Office because we don't have access to the official report of the Provincial Agriculture's Office. So in our assessment, the event was classified as public health event of local concern. So due to confinement within the specific geography, it is a manageable number of cases within that local capacity. We have available existing guidelines for control and prevention, and there is no need to escalate this to regional or national concern as we identified this as capacitated by our local government unit. So as of June 8, 2026, the health event has been declared closed and no additional human cases reported, but we are still recommending to ensure strengthening of poultry disease surveillance at the barangay level, to continue monitoring the exposed individuals, and to enhance biosecurity measures among poultry raisers, as well as to conduct or to improve to sustain the health education campaigns on zoonotic diseases in our municipalities. I think that is all for the report on avian flu surveillance.
Okay. So, thank you very much, Dr. Verson, for exemplary performance of the DMHO. Headed by, of course, you being the head of the office. So, it's very important for us to know. This is actually, this is a very, very separate, different kind of effect in human being compared to ASF, because ASF in swine does not have any effect in human being, pero ang avian flu disease mao na maghilanat ang ato ang mga katong infected ani, no? So Doc, may I know what's really the result? What's your final recommendation as far as Barangay Lumbia, as what you made mention nga na nakita nato diyan nga infection, or is it a kwan lang kanang what is this? What's that findings on Samancha? Because I heard how many birds, murag 100 plus to nga birds.
167.
Were died, no?
Yes.
Were died. So, does it kanang naa siya kanang effect dito sa mga constituents nato surrounding in Barangay Lumbia?
As mentioned, sir, that this case was declared public health event that is of local concern, as it is only confined within one barangay, specifically the Barangay Lumbia, and these are manageable number of cases within our local capacity. But still, we recommend that we strengthen our poultry diseases surveillance at the barangay level. So we closely coordinate with the Municipal Agriculture's Office for the monitoring and surveillance of these poultries, not only in Barangay Lumbia but also in the rest of the 28 barangays of the municipality of Ipil. And we also closely monitor exposed individuals until they are fully cleared. So as of now, as of June 8, we have no other individuals with symptoms of AH1N1 or the avian flu among humans.
Okay. Second, Doc, please be reminded that it's not only the municipality of Ipil who raised locally poultry, no? It's not only the municipality of Ipil, but we have also backyard racers from municipality of from what is this, from municipality of Naga up to the municipality of Buog, whereby volume of this produce, no, are now being sold, no, being disposed to the municipality of Ipil, because ang Ipil man may dako-dako og consumption sa ato ang meat, particularly poultry. Okay? So, what's our move now? Let's say from the entrance going to Ipil, unsa may atong gihimo, especially your office and the MAU, nga para ma-prevent nato ang entrance of any communicable avian pest diseases, particularly in the municipality of Ipil. We will no longer talk province-wide, kay pipila raman ang na-identify nga kani infected sa avian pest.
Okay, sir. I think it is not in my position to give you an answer on how to intervene with the influx or the incoming of our poultry from the other municipalities, because we at the Municipal Health Office monitors only the human cases of avian flu. And as to the poultry, sir, I think I'll give this floor to the Municipal Agriculture's Office to also coordinate with them what are the possible interventions or measures to assure us that the entry of those poultry or other avian-related na mga animals are monitored or surveillance or are free from any diseases.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, Madam Chair, if we could also invite, just to continue our discussion with this particular issue, can we invite the MAU during the period of other matters? Para di lang maputol ang kwan. Okay. Any members of the Sangguniang Bayan who wanted also to ask our municipal health officer?
But before that, may I request one of the staff to request our head of office for the MAU to attend the session today. So please go ahead. Anybody from the legislative body for any query. Thank you, Dr. Person. Sir Nelson gave us an update last week about the ducks that were infected coming from Diplahan.
Yes.
And then that was delivered in Titay. And now you gave us local update sa mga chickens po nga were suspected for having avian flu and was confirmed to be negative. So thank you so much for that update, Doc. But before you go, may I request from you to maybe advocate for dengue protection, because as you know, the cases of dengue has risen recently, and this alarms the health, no? So please, Doc.
Okay, so thank you for this opportunity for our Ipileños and for my co-government government workers. I would like to take this opportunity to inform the body that as of today and as of this month, we know that it is rainy season, no? Tag-ulan. And we are monitoring not only dengue but those wild diseases. We call it wild. This is a short name for waterborne diseases, because these waterborne diseases are also common during rainy season kay makontaminate ang ato ang mga water. We are also monitoring influenza-like illnesses, katong mga ubo, sipon, because it could be related also to the avian flu, or it could also be related to dengue and other diseases. And of course, we are also monitoring and closely monitoring incidents or events of leptospirosis, kay tag-ulan, mubaha, pwedeng ato ang mga constituents or kita mag-wade sa baha. And then the last one is our dengue cases. So as of this date, we have zero report pa for this year for leptospirosis. We have already some cases of influenza-like illnesses. And for dengue, we have already one mortality just this week. One mortality from Barangay Sanito. So namatay because of dengue. And that is why we encourage everyone, tanan nga mga Ipileños, and even from the offices, from office to home, na we will conduct always the 4S, yung 4S natin, conduct, search, and destroy. Ibig sabihin, we will search our places for any possible breeding sites of mosquitoes. Kung wala kasi mosquito, walay mahitabong kitikiti. And pag walang kitikiti, walang dengue. So we will kill the breeding site pa lang. Dili na sila makabreed, so para walay mahimong kitikiti. Pag walang kitikiti, wala ding magiging adult mosquitoes. And then of course, we have another S, seek early consultation. If meron tayong mga influenza-like illness or mga cough, colds, or high-grade fever, plus muscle pains or joint pains, magpa-check up after 2 to 3 days pag hindi siya nawala sa mga simpleng gamutan natin sa bahay. Magpa-check up sa nearest barangay health centers or sa ating municipal health centers or even sa mga hospitals and private clinics for immediate detection of possible dengue cases. And of course, employ always to protect yourself by having self-protective measures. So kaning mga self-protective measures is like wearing of mga long sleeves, wearing of pajamas, especially in the afternoon na or night, kasi doon ang mga lamok. Diha mo gawas ang mga lamok at from 4 p.m. upwards. And of course, say yes to fogging that is in relation to response to outbreak. May panglima pa pala tayong S, which is always stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. If you have fever, kung nagka-fever ta or may colds, drink plenty of water in as much as possible. Any other fluids, pero wag lang yung mga fluids like beer and soft drinks, no? Because they are not good for our body. So, I am encouraging everyone, mag-search and destroy tayo. Our barangays are already in place with yung weekly na kalinisan sa kapaligiran. I think that was the DILG activity. But I encourage also the barangay that when they conduct the kalinisan sa kapaligiran, always take note of the proper search and destroy measures. So, when we say proper search and destroy, meron na naman tayong tinatawag na 4 T's, 4 na T, no? Hanapin yung mga posibleng mag-accumulate og water. Tapos itaob natin yon, itaktak, itaob, ibig sabihin ikulob, itaktak para matanggal ang water. If hindi pwede mataob or mataktak kasi ginagamit ang water, then takpan. Takpan siya para hindi magiging possible breeding site of mosquitoes. Actually, dengue is very preventable kung the community is helping one another. The community is resilient, at the same time, the community is cooperative. Ang naobserbahan kasi namin ngayon, the community is parang dependent sa ating mga health workers and sa barangay workers natin that if there are dengue cases in their municipality, parang hinahayaan lang nila that our health workers or our barangay workers lang ang maglilinis para sa kanila. No, let us clean our environment because that is our responsibility as an individual, as a person, and as a community. So tulong-tulong tayo so that we can prevent dengue from hurting our community. That's all, and thank you.
Madam Chair.
Yes,
for
Honorable
hold on.
Sumiyon.
Madam Chair, since naka-escort si Doc Verso na grabing dengue cases, maybe we request a resolution to encourage other schools na mag-fogging na lang siguro. Especially, siguro ang dengue, siguro, ang mga lamok siguro is pag wala kayong mga tao, Doc, ragdaghan nyo, Doc. So, especially, karon tingbalik sa eskwela karon. So that's all, Madam Chair.
In relation to that, sir, our office also coordinated with the schools during the Brigada Eskwela. So we participated in the Brigada Eskwela. We conducted IRS. What's this? Inside residual spraying. Nag-spray ta sa ilahang mga school classrooms, especially those mga na naka-request. So naapay uban nga naka-schedule and there are also offices. But prior to the IRS, the spraying is we really advocate to conduct search and destroy. Kaya ang sa IRS man good, only adult mosquitoes ang ato ang mapatay. But with the search and destroy, also the kiti-kiti ma-destroy nato para wala mahimong lamok.
Okay. Doc, thank you very much. No? But in connection to that one, Doc, may I also, for information not only to your good office, but even to all of us, and please verify the information that we have already one victim who died yesterday or the other day for the cause of kaning dengue diseases, no? So right at the back of the kanang Sanito Central School, what is that? Purok Greenfield, no? So Purok Greenfield, we have already one. Please verify lang, no? For to kuan siguro basig katong giingon ni konsehal ayan, that first siguro pwede nato ma-check ang lugar din, maghimog paging siguro para at least makontrol nato, no, ang infection.
That was the one that I have that I've mentioned, sir. The one mortality that we have already one confirmed. That is a confirmed mortality, sir, at Purok Greenfield sa Sanito. And we have already our surveillance team and the sanitation inspectors have already responded to conduct 100-meter radius search and destroy within that vicinity para to ensure na wala na ilaing fall sick because of the lamok na naa sa palibot, because most probably naara sa palibot pod ang lamok nga nagdala sa dengue virus.
Okay.
Nagpaging na ba dito, Doc?
I think Doc Morag nag-schedule sila for IRS sa mga households.
Okay. Any more queries from the body? Yes, Honorable Alibutan.
Mr. Chair, Madam Chair. Kanang Doc, kana bang as I observe when I was the barangay captain sa Ipil Heights, kana bang kung halimbawa mag-spray, then mudagan ang lamok sa pikas barangay, dito na pud mo taas ang kaso sa dengue. Why not ato siguro ng kung diri ta nga barangay, diri tanan hot doon ato tanan nga barangay, diri bitaw ka, diri mag-spray human, diri na pod. Kay mag-ana ang lamok lagi hapon. Oh. Mo yang na observe dan, Doc.
Actually, sir, dili na mudagan ng lamok sa ano.
Okay.
The mosquitoes can only fly up to 50 meters.
Kay katong sa amoa pag-spray ni kuan nya ni daghan pud ang veterans. Patay mo kun ni tabok siguro sa veterans kay silingan naman pud sa veterans.
I think it might
Dili
not
ba
be
na
it is not due to that, but really meron na ring breeding sites sa veterans na wala din nila na nakaplagan. It's not about the IRS.
Okay.
We do not recommend kasi, sir, RIS kung wala tayong dinideclare na outbreak or wala tayong kaso. Kasi yun na nga, sir, ingon ka i-drive away na to ang mosquito. But we highly recommend that everyone, the 28 barangays, dapat magkandak kita og search and destroy.
Dapat siguro
Walaon na to
magdungan
tanan
ba,
ang
magdungan
kiti-kiti.
tanan. Kanang problema do kanang ligid. Unsaon man nato nakaron kay siging ulan, sige man yun ang kasudlan og tubig.
Dapat sa mo na to, sir, itaob, itaktak.
Unsaon man nato itaob ng ligid.
Itaktak, sir.
Kanang ligid sa
If
mga
dili
truck ba?
mataob, itaktak. Kaya after mag-ulan, sir, tag-iya sa ligid, iyang responsibility nga
Yes.
iyahang itaktak ang iyahang ligid. Kay para matanggal ang mga water. Kasi kung naa siya water, mao to'y maka-cause og ano. Ang problema kasi, sir, we became dependent to the health workers.
Correct.
We became dependent to the barangay workers.
Correct.
Na gusto na to, kung natay ligid din sila na
Si barangay
magtaktak
ba-
ana,
ang
magtaob. Si
taga-barangay
barangay
atong
ang
pa-
bahala ana. But it should be the responsibility of the person, of each person, magbinantayong tatanan. So kung naatay mga possible breeding sites or possible containers nga maka-accumulate og water, every time mag-ulan, ato agad siyang itaktak, ato ang itaob, i-make sure nato na wala siya'y tubig. But if naana siya'y mga kiti-kiti, aside from itaktak na to siya, we can also provide the larvicides. Naapotay larvicides nga pwede nato ibutang, especially katong mga bodies of water nga dili gyud nato kayang itaob, di nato kayang itaktak. So we can apply larvicides on that
Ako dok naamang ko'y ligid sa balay. Akong ginahimo ako bitaw gibutangan og chlorine og katong
Yes.
sabon bitaw nga powder.
Pwede, sir.
Pwede ra?
Pwede kay sir.
Oh.
Kasi
Moya akong kay
makapatay
pala di
siya
na ako
ang hula.
magtaktak mo na akong ibutang chlorine.
So like last week, we have received a report along sa Veterans Diversion, daghan kaayong ligid sa highway lang gyud. So our
Nabi to daghan.
sanitation,
Oo,
yes.
sa diversion.
Our sanitation inspector responded and we verified that para baligya daw to. So ang amo lang is while dili pa na siya makuha, if naay ulan dapat inyuhang iano gyud na itaktak ninyo na wala siya water. However, we also provided them larvicide para mabutangan nila daan.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, so anymore. Wala na dayon. Thank you very much, Doc Verson, for that information, and we expect you again. No, og napay mga ubang mga concerns sa lungsod sa Ipil. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Doc, for your presence.
Madam Chair, may I request the Honorable Chair to also acknowledge Sir Nelson Resuena in connection with this issue?
Yes, our head of the municipal agriculture is here, Sir Nelson. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Nelson. Okay. This has reference to the issue on birds avian flu disease, no? Actually, sir, if I am right, there is still no confirmation sa
Yes.
lungsod sa Ipil.
Yes,
No,
sir.
except for katong gi-report ni Doc Verson nga naay certain poultry what is this farm in Barangay Lumbia. So what's the recent development, Sir Nelson?
Okay, good morning to this honorable August body. So,
Good morning.
in relation to the case of mortality of poultries in Barangay Lumbia, it was blood sample was being examined, and the result was a viral disease of Newcastle disease only. So since Newcastle disease will come in during the abrupt changes of climatic condition from intensive or extensive heat, no, then eventually rainfall will comes that will cause problem of our chicken, probably the Newcastle disease. So some barangays we conducted vaccination with that particular disease. However, some barangays also were hesitant since all their chickens are being raised, no? Wala naka-confine. Naa sa tumoy sa kahoy gabatog, no? Dili badakpan sa owner. That is the usual case, no? Even before mga perennial problem, that's why we conducted barangay massive poultry vaccinations for those barangay who requested our services.
Okay.
That's all.
So, Sir Nelson, it does not mean that avian pest diseases will only affect katong mga what is this broiler poultry farm, but even our native chickens.
Native chicken is very susceptible. However, broiler chicken is not susceptible in the sense that broiler chicken is in confinement,
Yes.
within confinement, unless a virus can be contaminated with the owner. That's why we conducted meeting last week for them to apply biosecurity measures, and their going outside should be limited, para di sila contaminate sa mga virus.
Okay. In connection. Of course, we already identified municipality of Diplahan and perhaps municipality of Emelda, no? who are infected with these avian pest diseases. May I ask Dimao, what measures are we now doing nga ma-prevent nato ang entrance aning avian pest in the municipality of
Okay, actually, I am just waiting for the resolution. We cannot act without the resolution. Why we are prohibiting the entrance of those chicken, where in fact we don't have resolution or ordinance for doing so. So, second, we don't have the manpower to do so. We have 3 entrances in the municipality of Ipil, Barangay Buluan, Barangay Taway, and also Bakalan. No? So, we need manpower to do that. Second, we need logistics since they will be sleeping in that area. No? So we are probably letting them into danger. Now, those are mga problema even before. We made some resistance with the owner of the poultry. During the ESF time, we conducted checkpoint at Barangay Buluan since Hartilim was first infected with ESF. No? Isa ka empleyado sa DNR, perting sukua sa mua, ngano daw i-hold. Tag-iya siya sa barbecue, sa ipil, para ang karne was coming from Hartilim. No? Daghan kayo ang resistance nga mahimo. Doon na pa isa ka pulis, gadala og baboy, niibot na siya 45 para lang paagi ang iyang baboy. Those are mga cases. And we cannot afford, no, to resist that kind of problem in the quarantine, in the boundary. If ever we have police power, it is only police power that can do that. No? Kung doon ay PNP, then we can pay personnel. No? Our BAPCO is also manning in different barangays of Ipil. So again, we don't have manpower to establish checkpoints in 3 entrances of our municipality. So this is the case now. If from Buog, for example, there is a road going to Tampilisan, no? Then they have to pass through with Titay. If example, dito ta mag-checkpoint. So, daghag agianan ang padulong sa Ipil. That's why it's very hard for us, no, to conduct a checkpoint, to establish checkpoints in three boundaries of Ipil.
How come, Sir Nelson, that when we had what is this, the problem or the occurrence of ASF before, we were able to put up checkpoints?
Yes, at Barangay Buluan. It's a big problem, no? Kasi doon ay mga resistance. Police sometimes dili ni matawagan pero dili makaadto kay busy. Those are the usual problems of the checkpoints. Doon ay mga military personnel nga gusto magpasulod og baboy, dili mo mapugnan. Those are mga cases, no? Checkpoints is useless if that will be the case.
Okay. So, Madam Chair.
Yes, Honorable Floor Leader. Sir, you mentioned about resolution. The last time you were invited here, you also request for a resolution
Yes,
in terms of the control, no, and entry of all the poultry products. It was already submitted, and now you request for another resolution. May we know May we know the tenor of the resolution you are asking?
Based on my letter, again, we recommend to formulate a resolution prohibiting the entrance of those and penalize for those violent no for for those violators. Kasi wala pa tayo balaod ala ma'am. Although ang tong balaod is wala pa gani ang even ang ato ang provincial level, wala pa sila. That's why I told Honorable Eric to talk with the provincial board member, chairman in Committee on Agriculture, to make some policy on that. No? Otherwise, magdagandagan lang ng mga manok. No? Kung wala tayo balaod na governing the flow of our poultry
Okay.
poultry meat.
Sir Nelson, ours is ato lang i-contain ang ato ang lungsod sa Ipil ba?
Yes,
Kanang
sir.
ubang lungsod, sila na bahala sila ha. It's up to the province. O mubutang ba sila diha upan. Our concern is diri lang sa municipality of Ipil. Like for example, if we have positively identified infection of avian pest, no? Bird flu in the municipality of Diplahan, Emelda, and so on and so forth, nga dili lang sila unta makasulod diri ba sa lungsod sa Ipil. So what I mean is that your office now is now responsible in putting up there, no, checkpoints. I mean, kag kinahanglan ang barangay tenant o ang atong barangay Taway, then kani may atong butangan og mga checkpoints para nga at least ma-prevent nato ng entrance sa what is this kanang bird sa flu diri sa atong lungsod sa Ipil.
Yes, sir.
Except for siguro katong kanang dagko kayo nga production, no? Mga distributors nga musulod, of course they are given go signal or approval by the National Meat Inspection Service. So no problem with that. Ang ato alang kaning lokal na to ba, nga kana from time to time, just imagine our chicken raised broilers will only good for sa ako ang time, mamuni ako ang study 45 days, pero karon 28 days na, gani 25, so harvest na. So just imagine for that short of time nga pwede ra kada yung mahimong production dayon to be followed later on. So meaning of all our neighboring municipalities mag-practice in ana. So just imagine the influx of kaning birds, kaning poultry product in the municipality of Ipil. We have no other kwan. Ang Ipil na yun ang pinakadako og consumption throughout, no, sa ato ang probinsya.
Mr.
So that's our concern, Sir Nelson. Ug ato
Ma'am,
ang
ako sa
ma-control
Tubagon.
na. Yeah.
I will answer that, sir. Yes, sir. But as I've said even before, we cannot do that since National Highway belongs to the public. If ever nga mag-establish ta og checkpoint, it should be stipulated in a resolution.
Yes, with that concern, Mr. Floor Leader and Sir Nelson, the resolution you requested had already been approved. Maybe I would suggest, I would request our secretariat to maybe once it will be signed by our presiding officer during that time, that copy be furnished ASAP to your office for the guidance, no, guidance of the implementation. As with regards to the first, that was the result of the test. Sir, no, you mentioned the APMB1, no? The Newcastle, diba? That was
Newcastle, this is Indy.
APMB1, for the information lang of all. It's if the infection to the bird, it's kanang it may cause mga respiratory symptoms, but to human, it's very mild. So it's the least of our concern. Mas ma-concern ta sa avian flu.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
For Newcastle disease, no, it has no effect with human. But
Mild lang
it
siya.
is only for it's only avian flu.
Yes, that's
na
why
that will,
ang isa sa akong concern.
But we all know that contamination is through contact. That's why we are disseminating that the information that we have to go away with birds, especially if we so that bird is sick now, so ayaw na guniti, or you have to wear PPEs, no? Pwede siya wear mga PPEs ta.
Yes, sir. All the recommendations when you submitted your report were considered under resolution. So we will just facilitate the handling of the copy to your office for the implementation or for your guidance. And also, sir, just a query. Since dili man ni first time we have the bird flu, di ba? Just the same as ASF. It's not the first time.
ESF is better than bird flu.
Ano?
Since
I mean kuan ba, sir ba? The occurrence of the case. Dili siya first time na reported ang bird flu. Is it the first
this is
time?
the first time. This is the first time.
Okay. But the ASF is not.
It's not.
Oo. So, what I want to ask is, na naman tayo repeated cases of ASF, and this one sa avian flu, the first time, are we considering the possibility of vaccines para sa protection sa atong mga products, whether it's
until
sa
now,
swine or sa poultry?
Yes, ma'am. Until now, we don't vaccine for avian flu has not yet discovered. Now, so again, since unlike other common viral diseases sa poultry, nga doon na nagil sila ay mga bakuna. However, for bird flu, wala pa yun siya. So, ma'am, I would like to ask if in the resolution, it will include the PNP to do the checkpoint. Kasi importante kayo lang presence in a checkpoint.
Supporting that resolution.
All ban mo niya kung di ba? All ban. All ban employee influence ang ban. Wala siya.
Okay. Wala siya. Okay. So, may I suggest to Sir Nelson, because of course we cannot do this without budget, of course, no? So, may I request Sir Nelson, especially now that we are on the budget preparation, to possibly include all these mga necessary things na to ba, no? And of course with the help of the committee chairman on agriculture, and even this representation as the committee chairman on economic enterprises, so we will try to again, no, to at least make some measures that could strengthen this, no? This is part of the duties and responsibilities manggod sa MAU, no, nga maprotektahan ang ato ang lungsod sa Ipil. So even before I already raised that question. No, we have that already. We a lot of mga infection, diseases surrounding the province of Zamboanga Sibugay. Even before, mao ni ako ang pangutana. Unsa itong gihimong action?
Yes, sir.
Because if you were able to visit Bukidnon until now, naagyoy kanang
Regulation.
naay
Control and regulation.
yes, di na sa ilahang boundary sa entrance sa probinsya. So mo na akong gipangutana pod even in the municipality of Ipil. So atong gihimo. Murag wala ra gyapon in and out ang atong livestock. Wala jud. No? So that's it. We know that we have already these diseases surrounding us, pero the very question there lagi is, what are we doing?
Aside from that, sir, we are doing so many projects. First is in the production. In the production itself, daghan na kayo. We have so many in crops, livestock, maintaining their health. So, those are mga trabaho nga daghan na kinahanglan ng mga personnel. So, if, yun na nga, sir, ang ato ang mga tao mabutang nato karon dinha sa checkpoint, mabiyaan gud ang ilang mga uban nga mga trabaho.
Okay, we understand, Sir Nelson. So with that concern, maybe we can ask one from the body to propose for a resolution asking for the support of the PNP in their endeavor to control the borders in terms of entry and of all the poultry products in relation to this the previous resolution that was submitted. So I think that's all.
Thank you, ma'am. No? So one problem during checkpoint, ma'am, is also the food accommodation. No? So probably do not tulo upat ka tao in every checkpoint.
It's okay, sir.
So,
I think that
sa mga
problem will be
problema.
discussed
Yes,
internally.
Madam Chair.
Doesn't need to be discussed
Yes,
here.
Madam Chair, I understand with the one of Sir Nelson that their office is
Yes. Limited.
lack of personnel. So, unsa may atong imuhang ato ang himuon ana in support sa inyohang problema sa opisina. O unsa lang naghamo gipang tangtang tong inyohang mga tao or
Yes, our technical person before tanggal to kato mga GO. Do na tayo will train na to nga mga upat pero natanggal. Karon ga-train na pud tawag bago nga pero kasagaran ng mga technical person na to babae ang nadugang. That's why we cannot deploy them to that particular disease.
Sir, can you make some recommendation to the committee? Kato yung mga gingon nga, you made mention mga technical staff ninyo nga kahibalo na anay full knowledge, no, regarding your work in the office with the committee so that we will discuss og kinahanglan ba nato nga suportaan and recommend to the honorable mayor nga kinahanglan ta ni so that at least no ma-proceed na to, maka-proceed na sa ato ang mga undertakings under the MOA.
So yes, I think that would be a better course of action, sir, no? To formally put it black and white for the kanang proper committee nga ma-address niya properly.
Yes.
So I think daghan siya concern with in terms of internal operations sa MOA and sa other support from the agency, specifically sa PNP, sir. So maybe request na lang for you, sir, to write it kanang black and white kay para masuportaan ta sa committee nga ma-endorse pod nato mahangyo ang ato ang local chief executive.
Yes.
Kay if we will
Yes,
discuss
Madam
it
Chair.
here, dugay gid daghan gyud ni siya.
Yes, Madam Chair,
And
because-
all your concerns regarding financial, sir.
Yes, importante ginawa financial.
Yes, Madam Chair, because we really do not know what's happening around. So, we ask our different department heads to please coordinate with us, no, maka-support me in aid of kanang legislation para gyud nga makapadayon ta sa ato ang mga trabaho. Because at the end of the day, mingon mo nga, we cannot do this because number one, we are lack of budget. Number two, we lack of manpower.
Isa gina siya ka problema.
Precisely, we cannot do that. Kaya wa man tay sa may itong himuon. At the end of the day, we are in need. We are speaking of budget.
Yes, sir. But this coming budgeting month, I hope you will support me in depending on my office budgets na dili unta makaltasan og daghan labi na to mga importante kayo nga mga activities.
I encourage even not only MAU, no?
Okay.
To the different departments, labi na gyud tong atong mga frontliners, no? Mga frontliners na to, agriculture, of course, health, MSWD, MIDO, you what is this, talk with the concerned market committee. Kaya para ato na daang i-discuss before the presentation in the budget hearing. Kaya kamo lang mo diretso na dito sa budget hearing, nakin sa may musuporta ninyo. Nga we do not know og unsay nahitabo sa amo ang office. So that's all, Madam Chair. No, unless nga napay question sa ato ang members ng Guniang Bayan.
Any more queries? Okay, wala na. Mr. Floor Leader, Mr. Nelson, thank you for your presence
Ma'am,
today.
thank you so much for
Thank
sa
you very much,
advice. Now, I hope matabangan po ko mo. Atabangan min imo inyo, especially our office now kasi we did not expect this to happen. That's why ulat ta kapangandam. No, isa na siya sa mga problema. Since our temperature is very extreme, we are not expecting bird flu will come in. Kasi ang bird flu is very sensitive in high temperature. But with the change, with the climate change, dili good impossibly ang tanan.
Okay.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
true. Yeah, that's true. Okay? So,
Thank you.
no more?
This August body. Now, I hope na we can do this, no? Siguro ma'am, I'm asking this August body to write a letter to the PNP. Kasi even before, no, during the time of ESF, we wrote, the Municipal Agriculturist before Mr. Apaw wrote a letter to PNP but of no avail.
Yes, sir. I already requested if anybody from the group can sponsor a resolution to your request.
Okay,
So,
thank you, ma'am.
During the period of other matters.
Yes, during the period of other matters, sir.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you very much.
Mr. Floor Leader, any more visitors?
Do we have still visitors around? No more? So, Madam Chair, if there is no more concern, no, with regards to our visitors, Madam Chair, the floor moves, Madam Chair, that to suspend the reading of the minutes of the previous session.
But prior to that, Mr. Floor Leader, privilege hour.
Ay, sorry. Back to
But
order.
before the privilege hour, back to
Order.
the session is back to order. So,
Okay.
any Mr. Floor Leader for the privilege hour?
Anybody who wanted to express the intention and messages to the Sangguniang Bayan? Ako, I have. Then, paliw ko din, Dennis. Kung papel.
So, Mr. Floor Leader, go ahead.
Anybody? Anybody who want to avail the privilege hour? The Honorable Dampalan? Thank you very much. Good morning to the Honorable Presiding Officer, DSB member Doc Dayan Catalunya, our SB Secretary, to the members of the Sangguniang Bayan, our staff, of course, fellow Ipilinos, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like again to discuss a crucial matter regarding the resolution we are currently working on to protect our local market traders. This resolution sets clear rules for giving our temporary settling spots to help our vendors who are losing their stalls because of the new 60 million pesos public market 2 project. You know why? Because we are now very, very particular that only those who were able to renew their license last January be given the temporary slot, no? Kay bungkagon man to nato ang ato ang merkado. So, before that will happen, we will prepare first the temporary stalls where they could transfer. So, after such, katong dito sa kanang entrance diya sa barangay hall, kanang 12-stall area for our vehicles. Motorcycle man na siya og katong mga four wheels. That's why we have a lot of things to adjust and to understand nga and sacrifices because all of us now will be affected by this project. Okay? So our municipal engineer, Engineer Carlito Kulan, strongly warned us that the new relocation site has very limited space. Because of this technical recommendation, we must prioritize only our legitimate long-standing traders. Last night even, I was approached by somebody, vegetable vendor dito sa Ubos, now affected. And what's the problem? Siya, sir, wala mi ka-renew sa amo ang lisensya. Unsaon man ni namo. So, mao ni siya ang effect, no? Mao ni siya ang effect. Because we were already having that information even last year. Naghimo na ta og mga reminders ani, and even January this year ga-remind gyapon ta for the renewal of these business licenses because we have our upcoming project. So naara gyapon daghan kayo nga mga nagpabili na to nga non-license holder. So they are affected with this, no? So right now our draft has 5 strong rules. These rules protect our true vegetable vendors from unfair competition and stop opportunistic people from taking slots. However, we need to add one more critical step to make this plan work perfectly. I am proposing an amendment today to add a 6 item to our resolution because if you remember we already approved resolution in the previous session. So gikinahanglan ta nato nang maghimo tag amendment ato. This new rule will set up a mandatory 2-step clearance process. First, a vendor must get a formal clearance from the Municipal Economic Enterprises and Development Office or MIDO. This is what I saw and I understand when I took up the chairmanship as the Market and Slaughterhouse and Economic Enterprises chairman, because I found out that our vendors right away mangayood clearance dito sa ato ang MIDO, not even specifying ug unsay estado sa ato ang mga applicant for license. So mayon ra man gud ta nga this is to certify that somebody is a non-delinquent. So as easy as that, no? Wala gani nag-specify sa isa ka aplikante kung unsa ba siya, distributor ba siya, wholesaler ba siya or retailer ba siya. So diri nato nakita nga nay problema. You know why? Retailer is different from wholesaler. And we found out that all our vendors there within the public market who engage in vegetable and others, puro retailers ang ato nakita. Walay wholesaler. So again, no, mao ni discrepancy sa ato ang MIDO. And this is now we are trying to ato ang gina-check. Second, the vendor will take the MIDO clearance to the Municipal Treasurer's Office. The Treasurer's Office will then issue the official paper needed for the slot. So dili sila mo diretso dito og adto sa ato ang Municipal Treasurer's Office, but first clear themselves to the MIDO. No vendor can get a temporary spot without both papers. This rule ensures our process is clear, clean, and perfectly tracked. For this reason, Madam Chair, I ask this body to support this amendment. Let us add this two-step process of item number 6 in our resolution to safeguard our local budget and protect our honest vendors. Again, I would like to remind that we already approved a resolution to this effect. So, the number 6 number 6 I would like to amend is that the two-way mandatory two-way clearance, Madam Chair, process to be legally granted a temporary vending slot. All qualified displaced vendors must complete the following sequential steps. Number 1, the MIDO clearance. The vendor must first apply registry to confirm eligibility and historical data. Number 2, the Treasurer's Office, upon getting the MIDO clearance, the vendor must present it to the Municipal Treasurer's Office. The Treasurer's Office now will then issue the official certification needed for the final slot allocation. So only those who hold both a valid MIDO clearance and a Municipal Treasurer's certification shall be legally granted a temporary slot. So, Madam Chair, these are the explanation of that possible amendment during the period of other matters. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you, Honorable Ebol. So, let's proceed with the next agenda. Mr. Floor Leader.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Chair. Hearing that there will be no more privileges coming from this august body, Madam Chair, I move that the reading of the minutes of the previous session be suspended. Dispense.
There's a motion for to dispense the reading of the minutes of the previous session. Any second motion?
Second, Madam Chair.
Yes, duly seconded.
So move, Mr. Chairman, Madam Chair, that the minutes of the previous session be approved.
Okay.
Second, Madam Chair.
There is a motion for the approval of the minutes of the previous session, seconded by Honorable Sabihon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Reference of business, Honorable Floor Leader.
Hello. Okay,
sorry.
for the reference of business calendar on first reading, under other communications, we have here the SK annual budget for CY 2026 of Barangay Doña Josefa.
I move, Madam Chair, that this will be referred to the Committee on Budget Appropriation.
Okay, this SK annual budget of Doña Josefa is referred to the Committee on Appropriation. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Item B, duly endorsed from the Office of the Mayor is the copy of the MOA to be entered into by and between LGU-Ipil and number 1, you have the Department of Finance, Bureau of Local Government and Finance, DOF-BLGF, for the formulation and implementation of policies on local government revenue administration and fund management. 2, we have the AMMC for the internship program of their BS Criminology and BS ISM students. And 3, we have the stall occupants of Ipil Public Market 1, Muslim Carinderia owners, and Chichirias stand vendors.
Mr. Floor Leader.
Madam Chair, we have at least 3 endorsement for MOA consideration by the Office of the Mayor. So, Madam Chair, the floor moves that these 3 MOAs being listed be referred to the Committee on Rules.
So there's a motion for the referral to the Committee on Rules, seconded by Honorable Sabihon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Item C, we have here the free patent application of Mr. Ildefonso Iso over a parcel of land containing an area of more or less 8,848 square meters situated at Purok Bagong Silang, Sanito.
Madam Chair, I move that this item be referred to the Committee on Land Use.
So this item is referred to the Committee on Land Use. Any second from the body? Okay, this is seconded by Honorable Sabihon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Item D, we have here duly endorsed from from the Office of the Mayor is the LDRRM Council Resolution Number 3, Series of 2026, a resolution requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for the adoption of the DOST funded technology electric tricycle E-Trike for the municipality of Ipil as partner LGU for the implementation of the Smart and Sustainable Communities program of the DOST.
So Mr. Floor Leader.
A council resolution, Madam Chair. So I think we have to review this endorsement from the Honorable Mayor, Committee on Rules, and what other concerned committee? You
Just
think?
a query, is this request, is it urgent?
Yes. Who is the
Science and Technology.
is this an urgent need for a resolution?
Madam Chair, actually, I wasn't included during the meeting of this. Regarding this one, it's the LDRRM.
Okay. Chairman from the Committee on LDRRM, any
Yes,
info regarding this
actually I
communication?
attended the meeting last April 21, and the body approved a resolution. This is a resolution already, and they are requesting us to approve this.
Okay.
So, if you allow me, Ms. Honorable Chair, I will move a resolution.
Okay, go ahead, Honorable Dangpalan.
Madam
Hey.
Chair,
May I ask if this is an urgent need? So if this is urgent, may I
Move for
request the proponent to please
Move for an urgency.
move first an urgency consideration to this matter?
actually, Madam Chair,
I move for an urgency.
I move for a resolution. Adapt.
Urgency muna.
I move for urgency of this resolution, Madam Chair.
So there's a motion from Honorable Dangpalan for the urgency of this resolution, seconded by Honorable Sabihon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Go ahead, Honorable Dangpalan.
Resolution.
Madam Chair, I move for a resolution adopting the DOST funded technology electric tricycle or E-Trike for the municipality of Ipil as partners local government unit for the implementation of the Smart and Sustainable Communities program of the Department of Science and Technology. I so move, Madam Chair.
So there's a motion for the adoption of the DOST funding funded technology, the E-Tricycle or E-Trike for the Municipality of Ipil as partner of LGU for the implementation of Smart and Sustainable Communities Program for the Department of Science and Technology. Any second? Seconded by Honorable Bordner. Any discussion?
Discussion, Madam Chair.
Yes, go ahead, Honorable Bordner.
May I ask the proponent of this resolution, because this is a counterparting program, no, of the local government unit and the DOST. So, what's now the role of the LGU in doing this, in proceeding this project program? Unsa may ato ang counterpart ani?
Actually, Mr. Chair, walang nasabing counterpart dito eh. Nung last meeting namin, Madam Chair. Basta sa atin lang is we are only kasi kung makita nyo dito, sir, dito, Madam Chair, sa isang kwanito is the DOST funded electric tricycle for the municipal Ipil partner as only partner of the DOST and local government units for the implementation of the smart and sustainable community program of the Department of Science and Technology.
So, Mr. Floor Leader?
Okay. So, no obligation coming from the local government unit of
I think
Ipil.
no, none. Because we are only partner of the Department of Science and Technology.
Okay.
If you
So,
read all the so yung resolution number 3, series of 2026, andyan na po. Kindly read na lang.
Yes. So I think the concern of Mr. Floor Leader is in terms of the financial obligation. Is that Mr.
I think our role is to implement.
Yes. I think the project of the DOST is more on the implementation, selection of recipients
Yeah.
or beneficiary
Ang sa atin lang
and training.
yeah. We the DOST only want us to support and implement their purpose.
Okay.
This E-Trike.
So maybe any more queries from the
members of the
from the
Assembly.
members?
Is this solely the Honorable Dampalan, is this solely be manage this kind of a program by the DOST? Are these E-Trike whenever be realized and be available in the municipality of Ipil, what is that? Is that program by DOST or unsa ba? Natay i-identify nga beneficiaries din
Program
or we just
this
open or we just legalize or open that E-Trike here in the municipality of Ipil.
I think so, Madam Chair. That is the purpose, to legalize din.
Because naala may daghan diha nga E-Trike na to, daghan-daghan. So that's all my question, Madam Chair.
Okay. I think we will get more information once there is already the contract, no? If we will be handed the contract. But I think naani siya financial obligations in terms of the charging station or counterpart, just like any other projects of the national. Naman yun ay counterpart ang LGU. But this is a very good project, so I think we should support this. Any more queries from the body?
No more? Okay.
Okay. So, any more discussion? Amendments, objection, hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Item E, we have here letter of transmittal from Mrs. Arseni Solis. It's RMO noted by the Municipal Mayor, Honorable Ramses Troy Ligario, dated June 3, 2026, but received only by the Sangguniang Office last June 4, 2026 on the documents via email from Mayor Delgado, Chief Administrative Officer of the Anti-Red Tape Authority or ARTA Regional Field Office, Western Mindanao, regarding the complaint filed by Joy Lynn Sagino against Barangay Captain Reynante Cainglet of Pangi, docketed as CTN WM 2026-0522-0117 for alleged procedural lapses, including neglect of duty, due process violation, and improper handling of the Katarungan Pambarangay case.
Okay, so,
Okay, Mr. Floor Leader?
Madam Chair, if I am not mistaken, this is one of the, there is an information, no, given to the Honorable Alibutdan. Is this part of that information kanina?
Madam Chair, but
yes,
can we refer this matter to the Committee on Good Governance?
Yes.
So that transparent po tas matag-isa sa to.
Okay.
Para ma-invite po nato ang complainant ug ang complaint.
Respondents. Okay. So, Mr. Floor Leader?
Yes, I agree with that. Pero my question is,
Ayun.
Madam Secretary, do you have still time? Di ba ni siya kaning na certain time requirement ani
Yes.
to make action?
Yes, from the IRP, there is a timeline from the time that the complaint is received from the office to the referral, and that's why we have significantly made sure that this specific complaint or this specific item of our agenda will be referred to the responsible committee.
Okay, so be addressed immediately. Okay?
Yes.
So I move, Madam Chair, that this will be repaired and be given immediate action, Madam Chair, to the Committee on Good.
So there's a motion
Governance.
for the referral of this item to the Committee on Good Governance and
Madam Chair.
okay, seconded by Honorable Sabihon. Any discussion? Amendments, objection, hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Item F, we have here a copy of the inspection report from the retailing of liquid fuels on the result of monitoring conducted for the month of May 28 to June 4 with 4 gasoline stations and 1 liquefied petroleum gas station within the municipality of Ipil.
Okay, this is for the information of everybody as the constant reporting, no, from our the task force that we assigned in the monitoring of our fuel. So for everybody's perusal, next,
We're now the committee report, Madam Chair.
okay, so Mr. Floor Leader for the committee reports.
Yes, Madam Chair. Mr. Floor,
Please
I have
recognize, Madam Chair, the Honorable Ayan Sabihon for his committee report.
three committee reports, Madam Chair. Committee report on appropriation and finance. Subject committee report number 341. Subject is request for the rectification of a dormant account for number 1252-1121-93 of LGU-Ipil Kalahi designation authorized signatories. Findings in observation. The committee, having reviewed and deliberated on the referral from the Office of the Municipal Mayor endorsing the request of the Municipal Treasurer for the rectification of the dormant account for number 1252-1121-93 of LGU Kalahi maintained with the Land Bank Philippines of LBP or the authorization of the Municipal Mayor to Municipal and Municipal Treasurer for official signatories thereof, fines and requests and to be necessary and beneficial efficient administration of municipal funds in the government transaction. After due consideration, the committee determined that the request made legitimate government purposes is the best interest of the municipality of Ipil. Therefore, the committee respectfully recommends the approval of the referral of passage of corresponding resolution authorizing the rectification of account of the designation of Municipal Mayor Ramses Troy Olegario and Municipal Treasurer Maria Luz F. Pulmano to authorize signatories thereof, Madam Chair. So I'd like to move for the adoption of the committee report number 341, Madam Chair.
There's a motion from
Second, Madam Chair.
Honorable Sabihon, seconded by Honorable Alibutdan. Any discussion, amendments, objection? The motion is hereby approved.
I'd like to pass a resolution, Madam Chair, a resolution approving the reactivation of the dormant land Bank of the Philippines account for LGU-Ipil Kalahi with account number 1252-1121-93 and authorizing the Municipal Mayor Ramses Troy Oligario and the Municipal Treasurer Maria Luz Pulmano as the official signatories of thereof, Madam Chair.
So there's a resolution from Honorable Sabihon. Any
Second, Madam Chair.
seconded by Honorable Alibutdan. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Committee on Appropriation and Finance, Madam Chair. Committee on Report number 342, subject Annual Budget Calendar Year 26 of Barangay Tiayon for amounting for 9,769,434 pesos and 7 cents. Remarks and recommendation. The Committee on Appropriation, to which was referred the Annual Budget Calendar Year 26 of Barangay Tiayon in this municipality for review and evaluation and approval. The said Annual Budget Calendar Year 26 of has been referred to the Local Finance Committee through the Municipal Budget Officer for technical review and preliminary review. After review, it is declared operative in entirety effective upon its approval, subject to the posting requirements under Section 59 of RA 7160 and further subject to the conditions cited in the Local Finance Committee review. In the implementation of the budget, the LGU must assert an adherence that fundamental principles enumerated in Section 305 of the Code. It is understood that the review action does not authorize any item and appropriation that is prohibited by the inconsistent with the provisions of the law. The committee hereby recommends the approval provided that the compliance with the foregoing and execution of the budget shall be sole responsibility of the implementing barangay government using standard guidelines, procedures, and the budget execution phase prescribed under the Budget Silvers Law, budgeting and accounting and auditing rules and regulation. So I'd like to move for the adoption of said committee report, Madam Chair.
Second, Madam Chair.
There is a motion for the adoption of committee report by Honorable Sabihon, seconded by Honorable Palalon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Madam Chair, I'd like to pass a resolution hereby declared operative in entirety effective upon its approval of Annual Budget Calendar Year 26 of Barangay Tiayon for amounting for 9,769,434 pesos and 7 cents, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam
Okay,
Chair.
there's a motion by Honorable Sabihon, seconded by Honorable Palalon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Madam Chair, last committee report, Madam Chair, Committee on Appropriation and Finance, Committee Report number 343. Subject is SK Annual Budget Calendar Year 26 of Barangay Timalang for amounting for 568,016 pesos and 60 cents, Madam Chair. Remarks and recommendation. The Committee on Appropriation, to which was referred the SK Annual Budget Calendar Year 26 of Barangay Timalang of this municipality for review and evaluation and approval. The SK Annual Budget Calendar Year 26 has been referred to the Local Finance Committee through the Municipal Budget Officer, technical review and preliminary review. After review, it's declared operative and entirely effective upon its approval, subject to the posting requirements under Section 59 of RA 7160 and further subject to the conditions cited in the Local Finance Committee in the review. In the implementation of this budget, the LGU must assert an adherence to fundamental principles enumerated in Section 305 of the Code. It is understood that the review action does not authorize any item appropriation that is prohibited by the inconsistent with the provisions of the law. The committee hereby recommends for its approval, provided that the compliance with the foregoing and execution of the budget shall be sole responsibility of the implementing barangay government using the standard guidelines, procedures of budget execution phase prescribed under the Budget Service Law, budgeting, accounting, and auditing rules regulation. So I'd like to move for the adoption of the said committee report, Madam Chair.
So there's a motion by Honorable Sabihon. Any second? Seconded by Honorable Bardner. Any discussion, amendments, objection? The motion, hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Madam Chair, I'd like to pass a resolution is hereby declared operative in entirety effective upon its approval for SK Annual Budget Calendar Year 26 of Barangay Timalang for amounting for 500,688 pesos and 500,068 pesos and 60 cents, Madam Chair. So I move, Madam Chair.
So there's a
Madam
motion
Chair.
from Honorable Sabihon, seconded by Honorable Palalon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
That's all, Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Anybody? I move, Madam Chair, that to acknowledge the Honorable Alibutdan to render his committee report.
Honorable Alibutan, you may take the floor.
Considering that Consel Jong is on official travel, so I have to read his report. So, committee report number 345 on the Committee on Rules, Resolution, and Ordinances. Subject, a proposed renewal of Memorandum of Agreement between the Local Government Unit of Ipil and the Department of Finance, Bureau of Local Government Finance, DOF-BLGF, in partnership with the Local Government Reform Project. Remarks and recommendation. The Committee on Rules, Resolution, and Ordinances, to which the matter was referred, proposed renewal of Memorandum of Agreement between the Local Government Unit of Ipil and the Department of Finance, Bureau of Local Government Finance, in the Partnership for the Local Governance Reform Act, in an in-place program on developing the real property information system and computer-aided mass appraisal system. As an ongoing program, LGU-Ipil is among the prototype LGU participating in this project as per MOA dated May 11, 2023. This MOA likewise needs to be renewed as of this year to continue the commitment of the parties to the project, including the use of information technology. The Committee on Rules therefore recommends for the approval and the renewal of the MOA between the LGU-Ipil and the Department of Finance, Bureau of Local Government Finance. Motion to adopt the Committee Report 345, Madam Chair.
There's a motion by Honorable Laliputan. Any second? Seconded by Honorable Bordner. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Committee Report number 346 on the Committee Rules, Resolution, and Ordinances. Subject: a proposed ordinance providing the implementation of Republic Act 11036, otherwise known as the Philippine Mental Health Act, in the Municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, establishing the local mental health program, creating the Ipil Local Mental Health Council, prescribing protective measures for persons with mental health condition and appropriating funds thereof, and for other purposes. Remarks and recommendation. The Committee on Rules, Resolution, and Ordinances, to which the matter was referred, a proposed ordinance providing for the implementation of Republic Act 11036, otherwise known as the Philippine Mental Health Act, in the Municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, establishing a local mental health program, creating Ipil Local Mental Health Council, prescribing protective measures for persons with mental health condition and appropriating funds thereof, and for any other purposes. An act from the Local Government Unit of Ipil that recognizes mental health as a common social problem that needs proper care and attention. The Committee on Rules, upon receipt of the referral during the previous regular session, immediately convened its member for a meeting to discuss the whole content of the proposed ordinance and determine both the legal and the moral facets of the draft ordinance. During the said meeting, the municipal health officer was in attendance and was able to explain properly that it was during the local health board meeting that the request to adopt RA 11036 was hatched and approved, with a proposed annual budget equivalent to 1% of the total allocation for health in the Municipality of Ipil. The rest of the content of the proposed ordinance was found to be within the bounds of the law and within the jurisdiction of Republic Act number 11036, the Philippine Mental Health Act, and the Local Government Code of 1991. And therefore, it is hereby recommended that this proposed ordinance shall be immediately calendared for the second reading in the next regular session. Motion to adopt the Committee Report 346, Madam Chair.
Second, Madam Chair.
There's a motion by Honorable Lalibutan, seconded by Honorable Palalon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? The motion, hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Last, Madam Chair, is Committee Report 344. The subject: a proposed ordinance reorganizing the People's Law Enforcement Board of the Municipality of Ipil, providing its composition, qualification, appointment, term of office, powers, duties, and function, honoraria, operational support, and for the other purposes. Remarks and recommendation. The Committee on Rules, Resolution, and Ordinances, to which the matter was referred, a proposed ordinance reorganizing the People's Law Enforcement Board or PLEB of the Municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, providing for its composition, qualification, appointment, term of office, powers and duties, functions, honoraria, operational support, and for other purposes as mandated by the Republic Act 6975, which will strengthen the disciplinary mechanism within the PNP and the participation of the local government unit and the community sector in ensuring accountability among PNP members. The Committee on Rules, upon receipt of the referral during the previous regular session, immediately convened its member for a meeting to discuss the whole content of the proposed ordinance. During the review, it was known that the Sangguniang Bayan of Ipil still lacks the official approved ordinance related to the formal establishment of PLEB as mandated by the Public Act 6975. Therefore, it was unanimously agreed by the reviewing committee to introduce some amendments, which are the following. 1. The title of the proposed ordinance itself shall be changed from Ordinance reorganizing the PLEB to an ordinance establishing PLEB. 2. To introduce amendment by deletion the whole section 4 of the proposed ordinance, which is the reorganization of People's Law Enforcement Board, and the rest of the content of the proposed ordinance are found to be within the bounds of the law and within the jurisdiction of Republic Act 6975 and the local government unit of 1991, and therefore it is hereby recommended that this proposed ordinance shall be immediately calendared for second reading on the next regular session. Motion to adopt the committee report number 344, Madam Chair.
So there's a motion by Honorable Alibutan, seconded by Honorable Sabihon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? There is none. The motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
we have
Honorable Border, go ahead.
I also have three. This is on behalf also of Honorable Alcorisa, Committee on Rules, Resolutions, and Ordinances. So, Committee Report number 347, a proposed Memorandum of Agreement between the Local Government Unit of Ipil and Department of Health, Zamboanga Peninsula Center for Health, the Ipil Municipal Health Office in the implementation of medical assistance to indigent and financially incapacitated patients program in the municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Remarks and recommendations. The Committee on Rules, Resolutions, and Ordinances, to which the matter was referred, a proposed memorandum of agreement between the Local Government Unit of Ipil and the Department of Health, Zamboanga Peninsula Center for Health, the Ipil Municipal Health Office in the implementation of medical assistance to indigent and financially incapacitated patients program in the municipality of Ipil, a program similar to that of hospitals where outpatient clients of RHUs will also enjoy the same assistance. The Committee on Rules, upon receipt of the referral during the previous regular session, immediately convened its members for a meeting to discuss the whole content of the proposed agreement that the LGU-Ipil intends to enter into with the DOH, Zamboanga Peninsula Center for Health, and the Rural Health Unit of Ipil. The municipal health officer was invited to the meeting, and discuss further on the benefits of the new program and what can it bring to the people of Ipil, especially those who are considered as indigent seeking financial assistance. During the committee discussions, it was found out that this new program is beneficial to those who are outpatient clients of the RHU and will surely resolve the increasing number of people seeking assistance in the preservation of their health. Also, upon review of the content of the proposed MOA, all the items stipulated therein are all within the bounds of law, aside from its benefits. Therefore, it is hereby recommended that the proposed MOA be approved and thereby giving the local chief executive the authority to sign the MOA. Motion to adopt the committee report, Madam Chair.
Second, Madam Chair.
Sorry, there's a motion by Honorable Bordner, seconded by Honorable Palalon. Any discussion? Amendments? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Another committee report number 348, Committee on Rules, Resolutions, and Ordinances. Proposed ordinance amending by addition Rule 4, Section 1 to 16, Committees of Municipal Ordinance number 09-636-2022, or known as the Internal Rules and Procedures of the Sangguniang Bayan of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, by creating the Committee on Games, Amusement, and Gaming, the Committee on Legislative Tracking, and the Committee on Technical, Vocational, and Skills Development as additional standing committees defining their respective jurisdictions for other purposes. Remarks and recommendation, the Committee on Rules, Resolutions, and Ordinances to which the matter was referred. A proposed ordinance amending by addition Rule 4, Section 1 to 16, Committees of Municipal Ordinance number 09-636-2022, or known as the Internal Rules of Procedures of the Sangguniang Bayan of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, by creating the Committee on Games, Amusement, and Gaming, and the Committee on Legislative Tracking, and the Committee on Technical and Vocational Skills Development as additional standing committees defining their respective jurisdiction for other purposes. A very timely amendment considering the need of additional standing committees that will focus on games and amusements, technical and skills development among the youth, as well as a particular committee in the Sangguniang Bayan that will monitor the proper implementation of different local legislations. Upon review, the committee finds everything to be in order within the bounds of the law, especially the Local Government Code of 1991, and therefore recommends that this proposed ordinance be calendared for second reading for discussions in the next regular session. Motion to adopt the committee report, Madam Chair.
Second, Madam Chair.
There's a motion by Honorable Bordner, seconded by Honorable Palalon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
The last committee report, number 349, Committee on Rules, Resolutions, and Ordinances. A proposed partnership agreement between the local government unit of Ipil and the Department of Labor and Employment, Regional Office 9, in the implementation of government internship program in the municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Remarks and recommendations, the Committee on Rules, Resolutions, and Ordinances to which the matter was referred. Proposed partnership agreement between the local government unit of Ipil and the Department of Labor and Employment, Regional Office 9 in the implementation of the government internship program in the municipality of Ipil, an initiative of the Department of Labor and Employment called Trabajo para sa Bayan Plan, in partnership with the local government unit of Ipil, that will address youth employment woes and offer practical experience and exposure to the real workplace in the government for some high school and senior high school technical, vocational, or college graduates who are willing to pursue careers in public service. The Committee on Rules, upon receipt of the referral during the previous regular session, immediately convened its members for a meeting to discuss the whole content of the proposed agreement that the LGU-Ipil intends to enter into with the DOLE. A DOLE representative was also invited during the said meeting to discuss further on the program. The program has been considered as greatly helpful to the above-mentioned beneficiaries and the government agencies and LGUs as well in the future, as it plays an essential role for having a robust and responsive employment environment, while the beneficiaries will be provided with minimum wage as the program progresses. Therefore, after a thorough review by the committee, this proposed partnership agreement has been proven to be beneficial with the bounds of the law, and approval is hereby strongly recommended. Motion to adopt the report, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair.
There's a motion by Honorable Bordner, seconded by Honorable Plalon. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay. Any more committee report?
Any more? So I think we are done, Madam Chair, with the committee reports.
So, Madam Secretary, for the calendar of business.
Okay, for the calendar of business on second reading, we have four. The first one is the ordinance establishing the Municipal Renewable Energy Development Program, promoting the use of clean and sustainable energy sources, providing implementation guidelines, and for other purposes, is sponsored by Honorable Glenn Ayan Sabian and laid on the table.
Murag di na tagal pungatan na ron kay alas 12 na, singgo to. But anyway, Madam Chair, may I move for delay on the table for B-1 and B-2, Madam Chair, because I forgot the notes tungkol sa dali ganina, Madam Chair, for by regular session, Madam Chair, and the B-3 and B-4 to be approved for second reading for today, Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay. Ordinance establishing the Municipal Renewable Energy Development Program, promoting clean and sustainable energy sources, providing implementation guidelines and for other purposes, and an ordinance prescribing the implementation of the Smart Safe City Program for the municipality, providing funds thereof are calendared for second reading on the next regular session. Madam Secretary, for the B3 item.
Item C, we have the ordinance prohibiting any person from roaming, loitering, or appearing topless or half naked in public places within the municipality of Ipil, and providing penalties for violation thereof. Sponsored by Honorable Glenn Ayan Sabian.
Since, Madam Chair, na nahuman na ang public hearing, I move to that this ordinance be approved for the second reading, Madam Chair.
So, ordinance prohibiting any person from roaming, loitering, or appearing topless or half naked in public places within the municipality of Ipil, providing penalties for violations thereof, is moved for second reading. Any second from the...
I second, Madam Chair.
Seconded by Honorable Palalon. Any discussion?
Madam Chair,
Yes, Honorable.
may I
Edward.
just ask the proponent of this ordinance if ever half naked dayon nara sa surrounding sa balay
All the place man.
or madto sa mga silingan
All places.
Okay.
All places, Honorable Floor Leader.
Public place.
Public places.
Only public places. So pwede ra.
Okay, yes. Mr. Floor.
Any more queries?
Madam Chair,
Yes, Honorable Palalo.
may I ask from the proponent to enlighten or elaborate more for the enforcement of the said ordinance for barangay officials? Paunsa maka-enforce ang barangay officials?
Okay, Madam Chair. Recess for 1 minute lang.
IRR.
Okay, recess for 1 minute.
Ay, IRRO.
Buhatan pa siya.
Isulod sa IRR.
Query ni Honorable Palalo, Section 8, implementing rules and regulation. The municipal mayor through the appropriate office shall issue an necessary IRR within 30 days for effective of this ordinance, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much, Madam Chair.
Any more discussion?
Any more question?
So, hearing none, any amendments? Objection? Hearing none, this ordinance is approved for second reading.
Calendar.
Madam Chair, I'd like to move for that this ordinance be calendared and third and final reading for the others. Next regular session, Madam Chair.
Okay, this ordinance will be calendared for third and final reading on the next regular session.
Item D, we have the ordinance regulating the sale of intoxicating liquors, cigarettes, and e-cigarettes, vapes, tobacco, and other addictive products, prohibiting the sale thereof to minors, and requiring mandatory presentation of valid ID within municipality of E-Ipil. Again, this is sponsored by Honorable Glenn Ayan Sabion and already conducted a public hearing.
Madam Chair, I'd like to move for the approval for second reading of the said ordinance, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair.
There's a motion by Honorable Bihon, seconded by Honorable Palalon. Any discussion?
Madam Chair,
Yes, Honorable Ebel.
this is a very, very controversial matter, Madam Chair. Especially the selling of cigarettes and liquor. So, may I ask the proponent of this ordinance if how are we going to regulate vendors within the, let's say, around 50 meters away from the school?
Pwede ba pagbabalik score?
Because definitely this has something to what is this? Na siya effect, no? Especially to our students who used to smoke and drink liquor. So in our surroundings, like let's say for example, STII. So naras daplin ang maligya. How we are going to resolve that particular issue?
Ang I think na naman siguro sa kuan siguro. Na may separate ordinance na ma'am no, na 50 away 50 meters away, 100 meters gani away from school. So
Yes.
natay separate ordinance na.
Yes, so that's why. How we are going to address that? Because we might be kanang again having these laws, magtambak ra na sila diha dayon, wala ra gyapon mahitabo. I really appreciate Banggod one of the ordinances in Baguio when we attended the Philippine Councilors League, where they were able to really regulate selling of cigarettes and liquor in Baguio City. So nagid sila ani strong ba nga conviction nga i-stop yun ang selling of liquor and cigarettes near in the schools
Yes, Madam Chair, but nadyo task force ani sa kuan, Madam Chair, sa implement ani na ordinance, Madam Chair. I don't know if unsa na ba nahitabo ani sa implement ani.
I think there is already the task force created during the comprehensive smoke-free ordinance. That's I think the same body will be doing the implementation to avoid duplication. The same with the liquor ban. Sa na-added to sa provision that's 100 meters from the within the perimeter of the school. Gi-avoid or gi-prohibit the selling. No, so we'll just have to wake up again the task force para ma-implement ni. This will be like murag sakay ra pud ni siya with that ordinance.
And sa section
to avoid duplication and conflict.
And sa section 13, Madam Chair, information and education campaign, the LDU shall conduct IEC campaign through the barangays, schools and media to raise public awareness of responsible liquors and sale and youth protection, Madam Chair.
So maybe the smoke-free, comprehensive smoke-free ordinance of Honorable Dangpalan, no, Farida Dangpalan, there is nag-create man to og task force with specific mga duties and functions. We'll just have to i-convene, pukawon na to nga task force para ma-implement ni no nga ordinance as well.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
ang ato lang diri is approval lang sa ordinance, sa implementation it will be the kuan. But lisod-lisod jud ni siya kay ako pag ako kanang mag-inspect nako sa mga school, labi na kanang itong pagpanggawas sa mga bata kay daghan kay mamalit. Dili pa maligi ang tindahan. Pero pag hawa nako mamalit. School ang Wemso High School ug sa elementary, na ako dito sa mga tindahan maglingkod ako konsehal na ana din ng mga tindera. Kaya na barangay official. Ayaw mo baligya. Pero pag hawa sa barangay official, na maligya gagihapon og sigarilyo. Mo na problema. Lisod din sa implement pero it's up to the kuan.
So, just remind that technical working group na
yes,
strong implementation
sa
na
task force siguro.
Yeah,
Mag-create task force.
The task force,
yes.
There is a prohibition on the selling. So kung walay i-avoid yun ang pagbaligya, so dili gyud siya pwede within the perimeters of the school.
Ako subscribe ko sa kuan ni Consable nga katong ato ang kuan ang mga bata minor di edad pero ang katong mga nagbaligya nga duol sa school wala na to sila ipaundang og
anyway kung kita mahadlok punta na ang implementation is hinay, but I think kanid karon na third offense is revocation sa permit. That's a time po siguro na mahadlok po mga tindahan po sa tungkan. Makatabang po siguro sa implementation, mas mapagaan po siguro implementation ni Madam Chair.
Yes.
Correct. I agree very much, Madam Chair, no? And I would like to again repeatedly remind, let's say the task force. I hope that there is one member of the Sangguniang Bayan be member of that task force, because we were the one who formulated and approved these laws, no? However, again, ato ang ginahimo nga observation, particularly in the public market. Wala may mudakop dito taon anang nigarilyo ay bulhot lang sila ng palibot. Wala may manakop. So we are doing this again mura siya og kuan ba? I do not know. We will accept nga murag katawanan rataan balik-balik tag himuan nga balaod. So what we need is to really act on the matter that mo ni ato ang himo nga ordinansa sa lungsod sa Ipil.
I think mas strengthen yung implementation ani for sure. The Honorable Mayor already requested for this ordinance, Mr. Floor Leader.
Yes.
So for rest assured na kaning implementation aning ordinance is legal.
Yes, maybe this time around we can be more tight in terms of the implementation of our ordinance. I think each one of us are really doing our best in terms of crafting ordinance that can be beneficial to the constituents of Ipil. So in line with that, I think our LCE alongside work with us in terms of its implementation. So na may subsequent penalties for those who are violating the ordinance, both for katong sa mga person no involved and establishments nagmag-tolerate ani. So in terms of I think this can really help nga ma-strengthen pagyud ang atong implementation sa ordinansa. So any more discussion?
That's only my notation, Madam Chair, to the proponent of the ordinance, particularly in the public market and selling of cigarettes within or near in our different schools. Kaya daghan jud kayo diri in the municipality of Ipil.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
So yeah. We are following man gyud mga mandates no from the DILG and also from the national nato nga mga balaod to be locally implemented. So this is one of it. No, we already have the comprehensive smoke-free ban, smoking-free na ordinance, no, and then for the minors as well. So naanay task force created by the initial na ordinance. So ato na lang is pukawon lang yun nato to na task force to do their job.
Madam Chair, can we ask the task force nga kanang every monthly ba mo submit sila report po sa ato address sa sanggunian para makabalo po taon sa ilang ginahimo?
Yes, I will review kay
Yes.
I will review naaman to siya duties and responsibilities sa ilahang kwan, and if wala to siya we can add up.
Yes.
Na po need nga amendment in terms sa penalties sa smoking free.
Anyway, maka-invite man tayo anytime sa technical working sa task force po siguro sa
Yes, but I don't know kinsa-kinsa ang involved sa task force. So para ma-implement ni no ordinance and the other ordinance says that needs to be implemented already. Any more discussion? Amendments?
More?
Objection? So this ordinance is approved for second reading.
No. Madam Chair, sorry, Madam Chair. I would like to move this ordinance be calendared on the third and final reading for next regular session, Madam Chair.
So this ordinance regulating the sale of intoxicating liquor, cigarettes, e-cigs, vapes, tobaccos, and other addictive products, prohibiting the sale thereof to minors, requiring mandatory ID within the municipality of Ipil, be calendared for third and final reading in the next regular session.
Privilege motion, Madam Chair.
Yes, Honorable Ebol.
There is somebody who wanted to ask for consideration, Madam Chair. We have here Madam Evelyn Salvani. I move to suspend the rule to accommodate Madam Evelyn.
Mr. Floor
Salvani.
Leader, can we accommodate her during the other matters na lang? Let's finish the business, the mga ordinances, reading of the ordinances.
Okay, for
Okay.
current business on third and final reading, we have 3. The first one is the ordinance institutionalizing the Upland Ligtas Pamayanan program, the municipality of Ipil, mandating the 28 barangays to designate temporary shelters for fire victims, prescribing an expeditious 24-hour release of subsistence funds from the local disaster risk reduction management fund, integrating financial assistance protocols of the MSWDO and defining responsibilities for disaster prevention and response.
So in favor of this ordinance, please raise your hand or say aye.
Aye.
Unanimously voted. So this ordinance institutionalizing the Upland Ligtas Pamayanan program of the municipality of Ipil, mandating the 28 barangays to designate temporary shelters for fire victims, prescribing an expeditious 24-hour release of subsistence fund from the local disaster risk reduction and management fund, integrating financial assistance protocol to the MSWDO and defining responsibilities for disaster prevention and response is approved for third reading.
Item B, we have the ordinance establishing the installation, operation, regulation, and management of the multi-gate barrier control system or boom gate with an integrated ticketing and electronic card system at the Ipil Public Market 2, Don Andres, providing policies for system operations, schedule of rates, and exemptions, penalties for violations thereof, and for other purposes.
So in favor of this ordinance, please raise your hand or say aye.
Aye.
Unanimously agreed. An ordinance establishing the installation, operation, regulation, and management of the multi-gate barrier control system or boom gate within the integrated ticketing with an integrated ticketing and electronic card system at the Ipil Public Market 2, Don Andres Ipil, providing policies for system operation, schedule of rates and exemption, penalties for violations thereof, for other purposes, approved for third and final reading.
Item C, we have the ordinance adopting and implementing the healthy food and beverage choices in all private and public schools and in DepEd offices within the jurisdiction of the municipality of Ipil and appropriating funds thereof and for other purposes.
So, any in favor of this ordinance, please raise your hand or say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Unanimously voted. An ordinance adopting and implementing the healthy food and beverage choice in all private and public schools in DepEd and in DepEd offices within the jurisdiction of the municipality of Ipil and appropriate funds thereof and for other purposes is approved for third and final reading.
We're now on other matters, Madam
Other
Chair.
matters, Mr. Floor Leader?
Yes, Madam Chair, I move to suspend the rule to accommodate Madam Evelyn Salvania.
Okay. Rule suspended.
Mayong udto day no kay almost 12 na di ay. So I'm here sa in front of you kanang in behalf sa family sa atong usa sa atong janitor as job order ni Ma'am Lizel tapilido ko Lizel nato na siya.
What office?
Bill Chor, si Ma'am Lizel, which is job order ni sa tuan na assign diri sa kani atuang CR diri sa taas, siyang in charge diri mang limpyo. So from Veterans Village, so in behalf sa iyang family, nagsakit man gud siya sir dayon, murag na feel pud namo ang ilang kawadon since iya ang bana is only a laborer ma'am. Nagsuffer siya, nagsuka na siya og dugo, dayon nanghupong na siya, at the same time na siya toxic goiter, then lately na notice na pod ang iya daw tinaimam na ay mga mas ni tubo. So i-refer siya sa Zamboanga City. So financially wala gyud sila sir. We in fact gahapon ang uban nilang utility ni adto sa office sa HR nagpahibalo nga even pagpalit og diaper o kanang mga reseta sa gawas wala gyud siya mahimo. So nagpas dahat mi pipila ka buok naka-raise mig 1,580 among napadala sa tenant kagahapon. So, although natay mga financial diri pero need to process pamanggod. So, ang ilaron sa pamilya is need sila og kwarta ka anytime kung naay mabakante sa Zamboanga, iibak na gyud siya og Zamboanga. So, naako karon sa iyang atubangan to seek any financial assistance para sa pamilya ni Ma'am Lizel Melchor.
Yes, Ma'am Evelyn, kakinsa i-force through if ever magkuan sa inyong office lang.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sa imo ha, specifically.
Oo, ma'am. Amo ra pong i-receive dito sa pamilya, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
So, any staff, please facilitate.
Okay.
Sa-
Thank you kaayo, ma'am, sa inyong tanan, sa inyong masin ginagmay nga tabang dako na kayong help sa family.
Okay. Thank
We
you.
will also, Madam Chair, we will also tap the regional office of the DSWD. He's our friend. I hope no. With Sir Dennis, kay siya na amo ang bridge dito to help us. Sir Dennis, please communicate Director. Kinsa to? Director.
And maybe, Ma'am Ev, if
Duwan.
naa sa iyang family makafacilitate for, di ba, ang ato ang LGU-Ipil have medical assistance for these mga cases. So, sa approach, Ma'am Juday, for the assistance.
So far karon man kay pa kay maka-process sa iyang medical assistance kay di man siya hospital bill, pictures and medical certificate. So ang problema na karon ma'am kay so far
Yeah, understandable. Medyo puno gyud ang mga hospitals karon.
Mhm.
Okay, so any more other matters?
So, at the
So,
pleasure now of the members of the Sangguniang, magpasdihat ng siguro.
Yes. Nanang.
May I request nga this is a separate donation dito sa ato aba. Okay, I deeply understand that there is really a
It's
need
a part of
for
Sige.
this request.
Yes. But sir, Honorable Dag pala for the resolution request by our MAO.
PNP man imo. Police. Magkuyog. Kunin ko muna yung ano.
Recess for 2 minutes.
allocation of temporary vending slots, prioritizing 115 legitimate vegetable vendors registered with the MIDO, and embodying the recommendation of our Municipal Engineering Office to mitigate displacement caused by the demolition of the covered court at the Ipil Public Market 2, Barangay Don Andres, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sulbugay. So I move, Madam Chair, to amend this resolution by adding the words mandatory two-step office clearing process. I repeat, Madam Chair, by adding the words mandatory two-step office clearance process, such that if this resolution be approved, it may read as a resolution adopting the regulatory policy and guidelines on the allocation of temporary vending slots, prioritizing 115 legitimate vegetable vendors registered with the MIDO, establishing a mandatory two-step office clearance process, and embodying the recommendation of the Municipal Engineering Office to mitigate displacement caused by the demolition of the covered court at the Ipil Public Market 2, Don Andres, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. So, amo, Madam Chair, that the title of an amendment to the title of this resolution.
So there's a motion by Honorable Ebol amending the title by adding the clause two-step process in the clearance on his previously proposed and approved resolution, seconded by Honorable Sabihon. Any discussion? Amendments? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
So, Madam Chair, this two-way now, Madam Chair, this two-step office clearance now, Madam Chair, be amended in the content of the ordinance, resolution. Number 6 of the ordinance, Madam Chair. So, the two-step, as what this representation mentioned before or earlier, the vendor, number 1 step, the vendor must firstly apply for and secure a formal clearance from MIDO, and the MIDO will check the official vendor registry, confirm eligibility and historical data. Number 2 step, the Municipal Treasurer's Office, upon getting the MIDO clearance, the vendor must present it to the Municipal Treasurer's Office. The Treasurer's Office will now issue the official certification needed for the final slot allocation. So, we remind again that only vendors who hold both a valid MIDO clearance and a Municipal Treasurer certification shall be legally granted a temporary slot. So this is, Madam Chair, the amendment in the content of this resolution. I so move, Madam Chair.
Second, Madam Chair.
There's a motion by addition presented by Honorable Ebol, seconded by Honorable Sabihon. Any discussion? Amendment?
Madam Chair.
Yes.
Can we make it an ordinance para naingi po ng atong balaod dito, dili lang sa resolution?
So, recess for 1 minute.
1 minute, 1 minute recess.
Any more discussion?
Go ahead,
Making it an ordinance.
Honorable Ebol,
No,
for
I
the
am,
concern of Honorable Alibutdan.
Suggest mo. Amendment, nga, making it ordinance.
back to order.
Recess, Madam Chair.
Back to order.
5 minutes. Recess, okay, murag 5 minutes recess.
Okay, recess for 5 minutes.
This representation is very much agreeable to make this resolution an ordinance. So for the meantime, may I ask the honorable floor leader to approve the passage of this resolution, then requesting later on
Okay.
for the consideration of an ordinance.
Sige. Yes, but before going to the suggestion of Honorable Alibutan, let's approve this resolution first. So, any more discussion? Amendments? Amendment to the amendments that was presented by Honorable Ebol. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. So, Honorable Ebol?
Okay. So thank you very much, Madam Chair. Considering, Madam Chair, that we have a valid, very valid recommendation coming from this august body. So I move, Madam Chair, that to for the urgency of the passage of this ordinance.
Okay, there's a motion by Honorable Ebol, seconded by Honorable Alibutan. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I move, Madam Chair, that
Conversion.
the august body be converted into the committee of the whole.
Okay, there's a motion by Honorable
Second, Madam
Ebol, seconded by Honorable Alibutan. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Again, I move to pass an ordinance adopting the regulatory policy and guidelines on the allocation of temporary vending slots, prioritizing 115 legitimate vegetable vendors registered with MIDO, establishing a mandatory two-step office clearance process and embodying the recommendation of the Municipal Engineering Office to mitigate displacement caused by the demolition of the covered court at the Ipil Public Market 2, Barangay Don Andres, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Ay sumo, Madam Chair.
Second, Madam Chair.
There's a motion by Honorable Ebol, seconded by Honorable Alibutdan. Any discussion? Any amendments? Objection? Hearing none, this ordinance is hereby approved.
Again, Madam Chair, I move, Madam Chair, second time? Okay. I move again, Madam Chair, to this ordinance be approved for second reading.
So this ordinance is moved for second reading. Any second?
Second, Madam Chair.
Seconded by Honorable Palalon and Honorable Alibutdan. Any discussion? Amendments? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Finally, Madam Chair, this representation would like to improve move that this ordinance regulating regulatory policy and guidelines on the allocation of temporary vending slots, prioritizing 115 legitimate vegetable vendors registered with the MIDO, establishing a mandatory two-step policy clearance process, and embodying the recommendation of the Municipal Engineering Office to mitigate displacement caused by the demolition of the covered court at Ipil Public Market 2, Barangay Don Andres, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. I sumo, Madam Chair, for third and final reading.
So those in favor, please raise your hand or say aye.
Aye.
Unanimously approved. So this ordinance is approved for third and final reading.
Thank you very much.
Back to regular session. So, any more other matters? Just for information of everyone, June 12 is the Independence Day, and as part of it, the legislative body or the legislative office is encouraged to join us during the wreath laying program on that day. So, any more other matters?
Madam Chair, I would like to remind again members of the Committee on Market, Slaughterhouse and Economic Enterprises to continue our meeting this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Okay. And an additional information, it will be the state of the mayor's address on the 1st of July. The same 1st of July. July 1, yes. The same day, I think, will be our session. So, at 9 o'clock. So, any more other matters?
July 1.
Honorable
Move to adjourn naman.
Okay, this session is adjourned. The 48th regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan of Ipil is adjourned.